See here. First of all, we'll discuss about the hook concept. Okay, this is one hook's feature class. See this one. Here we can develop only at the rate of before and at the rate of after. Okay, these two we can use in test ng, right? So before class, after class, before method, after method. Okay, we can see in the test ng files. And see here, it is nothing but a connection. So hooks feature is hooks is nothing but a connection. And in test ng, hooks concepts like annotations. Okay, in test ng, hooks concept is same like annotations. See here, annotations are the rate of before or the rate of after. So okay, that's why we can use here. See, wait 1 minute. Okay, see this one. Mm, Next, okay, we can write the code before. In that before we can write first one we can launch the browser, right? So check the login function attributes here. So see this one login browser step. Okay, and in that in that main method we can write Selenium code. Okay, driver, new driver, clone driver. Okay, same like that. So please wait, and it is showing what. See this. Okay, I can write like when means in that when we can write system.out.println. See this. This is a login button. Okay, and this is username and password in that when, and in that another when we can write a system.out.println. See this one. This is what home page. Okay, sorry, this is login page, login button. And next, in then we can write okay system.out.println. This is home page. Okay, see here, save the file. Save the file. See this one. First one is what at the rate of before. Okay, this is before class, before executing all the statements, and then after executing all the statements. Okay, then login and logout browser. We are using what hooks concept here. Okay, and login hooks feature file. In that feature file, we can generate. Okay, same steps. Okay, same statements. Okay, see this one after before steps. Okay, and next what given and when. Okay, these all are what jerking keywords. Okay, what are the given jerking keywords? Given, when, and then. Okay, so this one before. First of all, what before executing all the statements, before is executed. After executing all the statements, after is executed here. Okay, this is the annotations in test ng. Okay, this is the annotations in test ng. Before and after, these two are annotations in test ng. Okay, and before see this one and given, when, and then, these all are jerking keywords. Okay, in Cucumber, these all are jerking keywords. I am just a small connection between these two. Get TestNG and Cucumber. First of all, what we can I can launch the browser and then I can log in. And next compose email, and after that we can use what logout. Okay, so you log out here. See this one. Before first what launch the browser and log in, compose email, and log out. See this. We can launch the browser. We can first we can execute the before browser. Okay, before browser. After logout we can okay. After logout we can display what after keyword. Okay, after is executed after logout. Okay, and before launching browser we can display the execution of before at the rate of before, and after logout we can execute the after. Okay, at the rate of after keyword. See this one. These all are executed now. Okay. So launch browser is completed, and I can launch the browser and method is completed. Next login. Login is also completed. Okay, at the rate of before. See this one. You can launch the browser first. At the rate of before method will be executed first. Then login and compose email executed. After the logout button, at the rate after at the rate of after will be jerking keywords will be executed after logout. Okay. See this. In the test runner class, we can write what test runner, check the file location and folder, then execution starts from where test runner class. Okay, check the file location and folder, then execution start from test runner class. See here, login and browser and logout browser, we are using the hooks concept here. Okay, in feature file, this one is a step definition class. See this one, step definition. We can write all these one. These two are what test ng keywords. Okay, test ng keywords before execution, all the statements before executed. I can write same like this. This is what steps background is here. package name here, what is the location of the file, and features we can locate the file name. So steps background is a package here. Okay, see this one package is there or not? Step definition package will be displayed. Next, monochrome is true here. So plugin means Petri, this one home run as what, run as configurations. See here, hooks feature and the project name same. We can use the project was Selenium, that will be displayed, and after that the path will be displayed or not. See this one path is correct or not. We can check this. Okay, so project name will be displayed, and within the hooks feature and feature path will be displayed, and that the glue is what says execution. Pretty, you can write this one. So scenario, verify login hooks functionality. Okay, verify login hooks functionality, and say this one. For one scenario passed here. Okay, one scenario is passed here. First, at the rate of before executing all the statement. Okay, at the rate of before is executing all the statement, and next after executing all the statements, after is executed. In that between this before and after, launch browser, login, compose email, login will be displayed. Okay. So now I will go for Excel. See this one Excel file. So in that Excel, test.java, Excel is reading in front of this one. See this data-driven testing. What is data-driven testing here? Data is the same functionality with multiple sets of the data. You see here, Selenium is not supported any Excel files. Okay, so we can integrate the third-party APIs with Selenium, which is called what, Apache PIO library. So Apache PIO stands for Pure, okay, obfuscation implementation, and add below dependencies in the. See here, first we can add some dependencies. Uh, Data driven is okay, provider is using in test engine, okay, without Excel, and data driven and testing Excel spool. I am explaining with the help of Excel. So for that purpose, we need to add first two dependencies here. Okay, these two are the dependencies. So copy the dependencies and add into the pom.xml. Okay, in your project, add into pom.xml. Here. Okay, first we can create one folder. In that folder, Excel. Excel is one folder. In that folder, we can create what, reading data from Excel. Okay, see this one. First, we will go for Maven repositories, and for that purpose, we need to add, okay, two dependencies. See this one. Go to Maven repository. Okay, first we will go to Maven repository, MEN repository. So in that MEN repository, type here Apache PY. Okay, Apache PY. You can give space. Okay, first search. There is no results, so give the space between Apache and PY, and then search. Okay. Two files will be displayed. What is that? Apache PY common and Apache PY API based on OPC. Okay, XML schemes. Okay, if you can add these two dependencies in pom.xml. Okay, you can add these two dependencies. So open this one and copy the dependency and paste into the pom.xml file. Okay, and then paste, after that paste these two dependencies. Okay, you can save the file. Okay, go to from here and SRC add dependencies, same versions. Okay, you can add, both will be same versions. Versions also same. So Apache PY version, Apache PY, XML scheme versions, both will be same. Okay, you can copy those same files and add into the pom.xml file. So different versions is not accepted. Okay, that's why you can add only same files. Okay, see this one, pom.xml. I can add same versions. See this, 5.3.0. Okay, 5.3.0, same versions. Okay, you can add pom files for these two same versions. So different versions will not be accepted in the dependencies. It is not running. Okay, it shows some error. So read data from this one. I can open that first test.data Excel. See this one, test.data Excel. So create one folder using, okay, create one folder using under SRC. So under SRC, you can create one folder. So the folder name is what, test data. So see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 rows will be displayed and four columns. So the name, purchase rate, amount, and location. These four are columns. And Selenium, Java, Python, JMeter, C Sharp. These all are, okay, rows here. Okay, I can create one small table. See this one, a small data into the Excel. So now I can add this Excel file into, okay, Eclipse. See this one. Prepare the first Excel sheet. Prepare the data in Excel and copy the data into Excel. See this one. And I can copy the data into Excel. Okay. So first I can open this one test data XML file. We can create a small data in Excel file. So my file name is what test data. So I in that folder, see this one in that folder. This is my project name. Project name is what google.gmail is project. Now create one folder. Okay, in that folder, I can paste what test.data is my folder name. Okay, so test.data one finished. In that test.data one, I can save file. Okay, Excel file. I can save it and copy the data into Excel file and paste the data Excel sheet from here. Okay, right click on the project, new folder, test one is one created, and after that you can add. Selenium is not accept any Excel files here. Okay, that's why we import third-party APIs with Selenium, and Apache PUI is a library here. See, its versions also same. So here in the dependencies, versions also same. So versions will be changed. Program is not running. Okay, and Selenium is not directly interact with Excel files. That's why with the help of Apache PUI library, Selenium won't generate any reports here. This is the drawback. Okay, Selenium is won't generate any reports here. This is the drawback for Selenium. And here Selenium is also not supporting any files. That's why we're using third-party APIs, Apache PUI. Apache PUI is a library. So Selenium is not directly interact with Excel files. That's why with the help of Apache library, we can interact with the Excel files. Okay, see this one. Okay, first next Excel hierarchies. Why dependencies here? It will download the required jar files. So dependencies are required. Dependencies, it will download require the jar files. And after that Excel hierarchies, see the Excel hierarchies. So what is Excel hierarchies? Excel contains workbook. Next workbook contains worksheet. So worksheet contains rows. Rows contains cells. Cells is what in that the data is available in the cells for reading and writing purpose. Okay, both reading and writing purpose in the cells data is used. Okay, first what is the step? Excel contains workbook. Next workbook contains worksheet. Worksheet contains rows. Rows contains cells. Okay, worksheet contains what? Rows and columns, both. Okay, see here. What are the hierarchical levels of testing? Okay, actually hierarchical level of testing means unit testing, integration testing, and user acceptance testing. These three all comes under hierarchical levels of testing. In testing, this is the Excel hierarchies. What is that? Excel file contains first workbook, workbook contains worksheet, worksheet contains rows and columns contains cells. So data that is available cells for reading and writing both purpose only. Okay, this is what actions. This is a flow. What is the flow here? Open the Excel file and open the Excel file with reading mode or writing mode. And reading mode means we can use the data from Excel file input stream data. Okay, writing mode means we can data into the Excel file output stream class. Okay, this is for writing the data. The XSF workbook class for workbook and XSF sheet class for worksheet and XSS row class for row and XSS cell for cell. See here, Apache POI library is divided above the four classes. See this one, writing mode, right in that writing mode, we can use what? File output stream. For reading mode, we can use file input stream class. Okay. So next workbook, this is one workbook contains worksheet contains row contains what? Cell here. Okay, this is the structure. This is the flow of the Excel hierarchies. Next, we can see this. Create the test data folder and under project folder structure, copy the data. See this one. Data.excel access. Okay, Excel assets. So file and paste the data into folder structure. Okay, and next from the data, extract one particular row. That particular row, extract the cell. If you want to read the from data particular, see this one. Extract the row. We'll get the data cells into go another row. Two data cells in for every row. Okay, repeat the number of cells. See this one. Two string method. So convert the type of the data into string format here. Okay. To string method convert the type of data into string format. See this one. These are the 10 actions here. These are the 10 actions here. See this create. Okay. So extract the row. So extract the row and get all the data from cells. So it is done. So next to go to another row, it will data from Excel cells to string. So method convert any type of data into string format here. Okay, so these are the 10 actions. What are the 10 actions? Open the file in reading mode and I extract the workbook from the file and extract the specific sheet from the file by using get sheet. Okay, and see this, these 10. Okay, first we can go for what? Open the file in reading mode. See this one. Open the file in reading mode. System.get property is there. See here. System.get property is there. In that system.get property, user directory is okay. User directory is displayed. This is user directory is current project location and go to test the data. Okay, this is what current project location. Go to test the data. This is dynamic path. Okay, this is the dynamic path here. Any system can capture the project location. See this one. System current project location and go to the test data. Okay, see this. You can access any data from the using this directory. Okay, so in that location, actually our folder also contains the automation tool like that path. Okay, see this one properties. Properties contains from location. See this path is only for our systems only. Okay, this path is located from only our system. Okay, not any other systems. That's why we can use what system.get property user directory. You can use this. You can access the project location, go to the test data. This is dynamic path in the system capture the project location here. This is our location, our project location only. Okay, our system location only. This is directory. You can access any directory location. Okay, and the text data is a folder name and test data.xlsx is a okay file name here. So file input stream. See this one. File input stream is what with the help of class will be open the file. You can use the file input stream with the help of class open the file. See this one. You see the Excel file is what file input stream representing Excel file. File input stream representing what Excel file. So create file input stream class object here. So what is the Excel file here? Excel file is contains a reading mode file. So Excel file contains what reading mode file here. So reading mode file here with the help of class open the file input stream. Okay, this is only reading mode. To open reading mode, it is a file input stream class. Okay, and next see this one. This is only our location. This is what system directory location. You can access anywhere. Okay, this file is what file is here with the help of class open the file. Okay, it is reading mode in that Excel file. It is only reading mode only. So file create file input stream is a class object here. Okay, next extracted workbook from here. See this one. This workbook is open the workbook from Excel file here. See this is the workbook file. Okay, open the workbook from Excel file here. Okay, so this is the keyword. Okay, you can write like this. You can access the file. So file is what here? I can okay link between workbook and file. See this. Open the workbook from Excel file. So next we will go for what sheet here. See this one. Sheet, get sheet. So get that sheet from workbook. Okay. So get sheet is a method. So first workbook and get sheet and then sheet name. Okay. We can store into one variable. The variable name is what sheet here. Okay. This is also another one. Another method to get the workbook also there. Okay. Another method. You can sheet directly from get sheet 0. 0 means what is 0 is a index number here. Okay. 0 is a index number here. So another method to get the sheet from workbook. This is what 0 is a index number. File input stream is what with the help of class will be open the file. Okay, with the help of class will be open the file here. This is what workbook here and next what sheet. So sheet can be accessed two ways. First one is a sheet name. So directly and next what for index number we can use as index number get sheeted. Okay, 0 is what index number here. Another method to sheet for workbook. Okay. So see this one. This is what index number. Okay. So this is a flow or Excel file, workbook, and worksheet. Worksheet contains rows, row contains cells. So, okay. This is flow here. See this one. This is one table. Our table contains 6 rows and 4 columns. Okay. 6 rows and 4 columns. Inside the sheet. See this one. Inside the sheet. To get the number of cells here. Inside the sheet, rows are available. So inside the rows, columns are available. See here, inside the sheet, rows are available. Inside the rows, columns are available. Cells are available. Okay. Sheet contains what rows here to get the number of rows. Okay. Next rows contains what cells here. Okay. So first one example means sheet contain number of rows. Get last row number. Okay, and rows contains cells here. Okay, get row contains what cells here, cell number. Okay, so row count from is starting from 0 and column count from is starting from 1. Okay, row count starting from 0, column count is starting from 1 here. See this one example will be displayed sheet. Okay, and get row. Next, get last column cell. Okay. So here, next we will go for what? First we can run this one. Okay. So number of rows count will be displayed. Number of rows 6. Number of columns what? 4 columns is displayed. Okay. See this one. Number of rows what? 6 rows are available. 6 rows are available. So 4 columns are available. Now I can save the file run means number of rows is equal to 6 and number of columns equal to 4 will be displayed in the console. Okay. Displayed in the console. So see here I can write what for loop. Okay. And for int I equal to 0. Why we are using here two for loops? So first one is used for outer for loop is used for rows. So inner for loop is used for columns here. Okay. Outer for used for rows and inner is used for columns here. Okay. So now I can execute C1. Index is starting from 0. So row count is starting from 0. Column count is also starting from 0. See this one. First of all, I equal to 0 means, so I equal to 0 means 0 less than total number of rows. How many? 6 rows are available. Okay. 6 rows are available. See this one. So, so number of rows 6. See this one in the console. So number of rows will be displayed. 6 is the number of rows. Okay. R equal to 0. First one. Okay. R equal to 0. 0 less than. Okay. First condition is statement true. Next, 0 less than what total number of rows? 0 less than 6. 0 less than 6 means it is true. Okay. 0 less than 6 means it is true. So next go for what? See to entire row and in a particular row. Okay. 0 less than 6. See here. 0 less than 6. So next we will go for columns. Okay. Columns equal to 0. C less than how many columns are there? 4 columns are there. Okay. So next 0 less than 4. The condition is true. The condition is true means row 0th and column 0th. Okay. What is the row 0 and column 0? So book name is the row 0 and column 0. The book name will be displayed in the console. Okay. See this one. Condition is true. What is the first row? 0th row. Okay. 0th row, 0 column. This is the get. Okay. Book name. So it will get the book name here. Next to condition 1 is equal to 4. 1 equal 4 is also condition true. Okay. That's why first column will be displayed. First column is what? Purchase rate. Okay. Purchase rate is the first column. And the next amount. Okay. 2 less than 4. 2 less than 4 means the condition is true. Okay. 2 less than 4 also the condition is true. Condition is true means amount will be displayed. See this one. Amount will be displayed. Same like that location also displayed. Okay, and book name, purchase date, amount, location, these 4 will be displayed. The first condition is what? True column. So after the 4 columns will be executed, then it will be increment. Increment means next row equal to 0 index to 1 index. Okay, here 4 less than or equal to 4 means here it is false. Why means it is terminated here. Then go for R plus plus. R plus plus means 1. So now R equal to 1. Next 1 less than or equal 1 less than equal to 60. 1 less than equal to 60 means the condition is true here. Okay. Next same. So 0 to 4, 0 to 3. Okay. Same conditions will be executed. Okay. Same conditions will be executed. Then again I plus plus means 2. Okay. Same like that you can execute it 6. See this one. I can execute the table will be displayed in the console or not. So the table will be displayed in the console here. Okay. So the table will be displayed in the console. Table names same. Okay, we can get last system.out.println means used for string. See here, toString is already mentioned. toString method is current convert any type of data into string format. Okay. So see this one. So we can use for debugging. Debugging means F11. You can press click and double click on F for loop. Okay, and press again F11, and you can press F6. Okay, so F6 means for total number of rows, what? How many? 6 is 0. So again press F6. Okay, so columns will be displayed. Okay, and next again press on F6. Same like that. Okay, you can print all the values. Okay, for debugging process. Okay, so this is our class. We will discuss in next class.